Ba-do, ba-do, shaboo, ba. God, slowly dying. Joking on my own bullshit. Or something like that, I don't know. Oh, right, make sure I'm not disgusted. Welcome back, everybody. So... this is kind of nuts. First things first, wanted to say, I apologize for not streaming yesterday. I honestly legitimately forgot to stream. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just legitimately forgot to stream. Now, something else I want to get out of the way. Oh, jeez. Hi, Dan. Shit, I was about to say something. Oh. But yeah, legitimately forgot to stream yesterday, but because the game crashed, like that's how session 5 ended, with the game just crashing on me. I did take care of stuff off screen, and mostly just getting back to where I was. That being said, I do have to start Halloween Town over again. I might skip a handful of cutscenes here and there because we did already explore a bit of Halloween Town before it crashed, and hopefully it won't crash again. Fingers crossed. I also feel real stupid and embarrassed. I was watching over my, like, session 1 of Kingdom Hearts. And I finally realized why a lot of people just kind of click off of my videos on YouTube very quickly, because, well, there's just a lot of fucking dead air.
Crashed Gremlin again. Here comes another one.
How you been, Dan? I actually think this might be the first, Kingdom Hearts stream that you've, sat in on. Even if you're here for, like, 5 minutes, that's still the first time you've actually tuned into one of the Kingdom Hearts streams. Yeah.
Jack Skellington!
Speaking of work, I have an entire week off of it. Like, right after Black Friday. For some reason, they do not have me scheduled for this week.
Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's...
It Doesn't mean I won't go in if they call me in, just that I'm not actually scheduled for this week. So it's one of the reasons. That's why I'm catching up on. That's not what I need to. It's one of the reasons why I'm catching up on streams. Although I find it both funny and a little upsetting. I took an entire week off of streams, only to then be more or less be forced to take another week off of streams for work. I honestly intended to have Kingdom Hearts at least close to finish by the end of November, and we're about maybe halfway through. So.
My, that was amazing. And you are
Sora.
Well done, Sora.
Well done,
I'd like
Roxas.
you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the Doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system.
Maybe they just don't know how to dance.
Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror?
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
You know, something about the fact that their embodiment of fear is just literally nails on a chalkboard. It's just kind of funny.
It failed! Maybe we're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I...
Maybe the missing ingredient is a soul? Or something?
Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
I mean...
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Physically,
Sure.
you can have a heart and be completely and utterly soulless. I mean... Insert political joke here. Wait. Where was it going?
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We can't
Soulless
stop
with a heart.
them!
Look at me.
Maybe our experiment triggered
Yeah,
something.
because,
Everything will be
I
fine,
mean,
Mayor.
physically you have a
nothing to
heart, but
worry about.
metaphorically you don't. Actually, that has nothing to do with being soulless. That has everything to do with being an asshole. Or something like that. I don't know where I was going with that joke. Now, the big question is, will the game crash on me again? Yeah, looks fine. I'm honestly wondering... what made it, caused the game to crash last time. Because I know it's the reason I had to cut Session 5 short. Alright, let's see. The graveyard is this way.
Come on! Come on!
Also, Dan, I have a quick question. First off, you've seen Nightmare Before Christmas before, right? Like the actual movie.
This is it! Come on!
It's terrible to know that he actually left. Or I left my mic muted.
Zero,
But
have you
whatever
seen Sally
comes.
anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this? Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it.
Let's be perfectly honest, Sally. You have a bad
You're
you have
going
a
to
bad
love it.
feeling about 90% of what Jack does. I'm not saying it's not warranted, just like usually if Jack has a cockamamie scheme, you get weary of it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Gosh, you really are
This-
stupid. Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
Holy crap, that does not sound like the voice actors from the original movie. Like every other character in Halloween Town sounds like the original character, except Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Like those sound like just random kids they found off the street. I never noticed that doing that. It's gonna bother me. Well, and by bother me, I mean I'm just gonna probably ignore it.
A heart. That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered. That works for me. Ooh, when I get my hands on that...
Jiggered.
Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the
The
heartless.
fuck is that word?
Come on! This is it! Come on!
If I remember correctly, also, so one of the things I did make sure to do off screen, and mostly because I was bored and wanted to do it, the Coliseum thing that I was struggling, the Coliseum cup that I was struggling with last session, I did do off screen, and there wasn't really a reason for me to do it off screen, I just felt like it. And considering it's mostly optional. Whoa! That's weird. It had a clip, like right before the enemies actually spawned in, just had a clip of Goofy just fucking disappearing. That was weird. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Coliseum. Yeah, so nothing of value really happened.
Here!
No? There we go. That's the one I was. That's what that one was.
Thunder!
Come on. Come on.
Thunder!
There we go. Thunder thing. Hurts.
Wind!
Ah! Let's see if it's thunder. Or I can just leave. Hi, Mayor. I guess we're here now.
Fire! Come on! Ha! Hey!
Right?
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
Or explode on us. You know, whatever comes first. Who let those kids in here?
We lost them.
This our town of Kingdom. Something, something, Disney, something.
Zero! After them, quick!
Yeah, I've always kind of wondered how that spiral mountain thing works. Come on.
Fire!
Way to waste your magic, Jack. Come on.
Come on!
But let's go, man. Let me... Yeah, there we go. I can't remember what the keyboard for this word was. Because I know in,
Come on!
I know in Kingdom Hearts 2 it becomes more of a... like a mix of Halloween and Christmas. Because they focus more on the actual story of Nightmare Before Christmas than the story. Well, mostly original story.
Take that! This is it!
But, as for the gameplay in this game, I don't remember what it's supposed to look like.
Come on! Take that!
Alright.
Take that!
Find a way up there. I'm sure there's an easy way up there. It's not thinking about it. And I mentioned back in session 1 the platforming in the Kingdom Hearts games is just very awkward. That was not fucking wrong. I'm pretty sure you're technically not supposed to get up there. That's not gonna stop me. Oh shit, I'm dying.
Heal!
Nope. No! Okay, that one. I mean, all of them have been on me. God! Not helping my case. Nah! Dang it. Wait. We got this square, I don't think that's oh, time to go to Oogie's house and rock his.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
How? Like, being honest, how the hell did you immediately assume Oogie Boogie was behind? I mean, I get it to some extent. You guys have a history, but
See ya!
isn't it kind of mean to see Lock, Shock, and Barrel and immediately think, ah, Oogie's behind this? You know, I say that, and yet, like, every time Lock, Stock, and Barrel or that bit involved, Oogie has also been involved, so. You know, at some point I should just shut my fucking mouth. There we go. There's a save point around me somewhere in the swamp. Jack out for Donald, because I also know, like, somewhere there's a... Although, I know there's a trendy mark in this area. And the way it's set up in the original game was if you don't get it... Basically, if you don't get it at this point, you can completely miss it, and in Final Mix, which is what we're playing...
Fire! Fire!
Jack, what are you doing? In Final Mix, they actually change it where if you miss it the first time, you can still get it.
Fire! 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 See ya! Take that! See ya!
Actually, hang on.
Take that! Sorry. Come on! Take that!
There we go. I think that's got all of them.
You made me do it.
No, I'm not going to forgive you. Why did I target that? Weird. There we go. Hey! Whoa! Hey!
This is it!
Yeah, and then the training mark that I was... The training mark I was talking about was like right here. What?
Come on!
Now to walk up vertically up this hill. Somehow that's not how it works, I guess.
Want it? Well then, come on over and get it! Now, let's see if I can get their attention. Oh, hi, boys! This is it? Nobody disrespects me! Nobody!
Man, he seems so fucking disappointed. on, Oogie. Cheating fuck. Oh shit. Ah!
Heal.
Kick his ass! Kick his ass!
Heal.
What?
Fire. Fire.
What? Ah! Come on. Oh.
Here. Heal. Come on. Take that. Heal.
There we go. Hit him so hard he shadows bugs. All's well that ends well, right, Sora?
Huh?
Huh. Interesting. He's got darkness boils.
Come on. This is it.
I'm actually kind of surprised. Because the Oogie boss fight itself is relatively easy.
Come on.
You know, until he heals himself. And yet this part is actually easier. For the most part. I think the most difficult part here with taking care of the darkness pimples is trying to stay on. Well, that, and you're also constantly being attacked by... well, everything, actually. I also don't remember how many of these... how many of those... ah! Let's just say, Shadow of the Colossus, this is... hell, it's not even Sonic, it is. So I'm missing one of the darkness boils. I need to remember where that last one is.
Come on!
Although now that I think of it, I might also have to take care of the up top. Find out in a minute. Ow. Oh, right. Yeah, no, you do have to take care of it. Because it's a pain in the dick. Ow.
Come on! Heal! Come on!
The actual hidden secret boss of this area, I think is better than this.
Come on!
The actual Oogie boss fight is
Come on!
horrible. Like there are definitely boss fights that I've enjoyed much more than Oogie and whatever this is. You know what? Fine, I'll climb up the normal way. Ow!
This should help. Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
on. This is actually going to piss me off. It turns out there are two of these lanterns I need to take out. Ah! There we go. Okay, so I'm missing something. Knowing my luck, it actually will be another. Time to climb up Pookie's face, Pookie's leg, body, thing. Because either. Ah, it is! There's our lantern.
Heal!
Oh, jeez.
Goofy!
Please don't die immediately. No. Jeez. Ah, there we go. No shit. Woo! There we go. Alright, so I'm missing something. Do I just hit him in the face? I'm gonna hit him in the face. Nope. Oh, there it is.
Come on!
There we go. Eat shit, buddy. Talk about shooting for the moon. I apologize for that, Jack, but I
Why
don't
didn't
care.
I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween.
Don't feel bad, Jack. No
Next
one
time,
listens to me.
we'll do it
It's what
together.
progresses the plots of these films. I say films. Pumpkinhead. Alright. Yeah, pardon me, she's I can't remember if. Oop, wait. See if I can trick my way up. Or not. What's the point of that? Right. Takes me a while. But I know I'm gonna have to come back here for thing. Right. I don't want to go there. because I bet anything that's gonna end up being Atlantica, and I don't want to go to Atlantica. As Atlantica sucks. Although, to be fair, Atlantica is at least more exciting in this game than it is in 2. Because in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's just quick time event galore. I hope you like. I hope you like the music of Little Mermaid, because it's all written in that world. It's exciting, it's not fun, it's just Little Mermaid. And what's worse is it rehashes the story of Little Mermaid, despite the fact that you already sat through the entire story of Little Mermaid in the first game. That's for the most part. We get like half the story. We get half the story, but we still get Ursula's death. And then they just redo that in the second game. I don't want to go to Monstro. I know eventually I'm gonna have to come back here. I just don't want to deal with it right now. I said I wanted to avoid Atlantica. Went the wrong way. I mean, personally, it's what I get for, not paying attention to the world. Also, I haven't played this game in about a year. Yeah, and for some reason, this counts as Neverland. Oh, so that's not ramming.
I didn't think you'd come, Sora. Good to see you again.
Well, where are
Roku.
Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you? More important
Well,
than
they are
old
my
friends? Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Kyrie!
Kiwi!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Not so fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
I'm not siding with the Heartless, I'm siding
now,
with...
Sora.
What was your
Now
name
I
again?
have nothing to fear.
Captain Hook. Captain... Wait, really?
You're stupid! Sooner or later, they'll swallow your heart!
Not a chance. My heart's too strong.
Riku!
I've picked up a few other tricks as well. Like this, for instance. You can go see your friends now.
Ah!
Let's get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kairi until we're ready to land.
You know, I'm actually kind of...
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around.
I'm actually kind of curious.
Captain Hook?
Nothing! The hold is crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats.
But, Captain, you know who is also down...
Did you hear that sound? Oh, that dreadful sound.
No, Captain.
Are you quite sure? Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
You don't say.
Yeah, it was definitely Kairi. I finally found her.
All right. Yep. Then let's go up and talk to her.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, but first, how about enough?
Oh, sorry.
I do like that.
How you doing there? Looking for a way out?
A magic talking... Oh, it's
Who
just
are you?
I'm the answer to your prayers.
I'm the guy Disney screwed over
Okay,
and
then.
then made
Fine.
fun of in the
Your way.
recent Chip and Dale
But
movie.
you're stuck in here too, aren't you?
Huh.
Yes, I'm still
No,
bitter
I'm just
about
waiting
that.
for someone.
Who?
Tinkerbell, what took you so long?
Contractual
Great job.
obligations.
So you found Wendy?
I never said that.
Hold on. There was another girl there too?
I didn't say that either.
Are you crazy? There's no way I'm gonna leave Wendy there.
I'm convinced you're not listening
She
to
must be pretty jealous.
me. Shut up, duck. Prick.
Come on, Tink. Open up the door. I'm Peter Pan.
I'm Sora.
Okay, we're in this together, but only till we find Wendy.
All right.
Come on!
I joked around earlier with well, joking, it would be putting it nicely. Reference the fact, like, Disney actually did screw over the original voice actor for Peter Pan, and I really hate how they did that. And more, they made fun of that whole situation in the recent Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie, and it's like, it is really bad.
Take that!
Because there's no way that it was a coincidence at this point. They had to have known, and it is in very, very poor taste. For anyone curious, what happened was, after a certain point, Disney just dropped the original actor who played Peter Pan because because he got old and couldn't do the voice anymore. And the guy ended up alone and homeless. And it's just, it's a terrible thing to do, like, in general. And in the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie, which just, in general, is a mediocre Who Framed Roger Rabbit ripoff to begin with. There we go. But it's just a mediocre Who Framed Roger Rabbit ripoff. Peter Pan's the villain. And the reason that he's the villain is because he's upset at Disney for abandoning him. And the entire story is almost point for point what Disney actually did with it. To me, there's no way that it was that was, and to me, that's just actually somewhat offensive. I remember before the movie came out, there was a leak on like Reddit or something where the reveal, where like the big plot twist villain was gonna be like Pluto, and Pluto was upset because Chip and Dale upstaged him in the original Chip and Dale shorts, and it's like, no. I mean, that reveal would have still been a very obvious thing, but no, they went with the thing that's actually somewhat offensive. Well, I say offensive, more like making light of a problem that they themselves actually fucking caused. Crazy. I mean, again, just in general, the movie is not I know a lot of people. I know there are a lot of people when the movie came out like, oh, this is actually really good. It's like, no, it's not. It's mediocre at best. Should not have been made. I know a lot of people were real excited because it was Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and they could have done a really good Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie. I think the thing that bothers me the most about that movie is Gadget, the girl mouse from the original animated series.
You can fly.
Anyone can fly. You want to try?
Gadget from the original series, and they reveal that she actually got together with the fucking Fly character.
Yet, Tink?
That she got together with the Fly.
Now you can fly.
From the original series, and it's like, what? Out of all of the characters, why the fucking Fly?
What? So Wendy's not one of the chosen ones?
There are 7, supposedly. And Maleficent says she's not one of them. Hoist anchor as soon as possible. Leave all the dead weight behind, including her.
After the trouble of capturing her? And why those
But yeah,
7?
just a lot of...
What is Maleficent planning anyway?
Who knows?
That movie has a lot.
As long as it means getting Kyrie's heart
and
back,
as someone who is a fan...
less.
Someone who was a fan of the original Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, someone who loved Peter Pan as kids, still kind of do, despite the creepy
I will
undertones,
find it,
which,
no matter what.
Yeah.
Captain?
What?
The prisoners have escaped. What's more, Peter Pan is with them.
Blast that
Peter which speaking of Peter Pan, I'm annoyed that
bring
all
the
of these
to me cabin, Smee. Hop to it.
All of these series that are now public domain, a lot of studios are like, they're public domain, we can do whatever we want, and they're doing their first thought is doing horror films.
Wendy.
They're doing it with
Please hurry.
they did it with Winnie the Pooh.
coming.
They're doing it with Peter Pan.
I'll be right up here.
Bambi's,
Just hold on.
Bambi is going to get a horror
Wendy?
remake.
Yes?
Is there Another girl in there with you?
Oh, why, yes. But she seems to be asleep. She hasn't budged an inch.
Kyrie? Kyrie!
Asleep is not the word I would use. She looks like she's in a vegetative state. That was a good net.
Wendy! Hey, let's get up there.
The Grinch. The Grinch is also, for some reason, getting a horror remake, and that's one that I can kinda understand. And to be fair, like, when I say understand, I mean, like, it makes some bit of sense, considering the Grinch as a character, and also considering, the Grinch as a character, and also considering the fact that, like, they did do a horror Grinch special, which was, like, I think it was, like, Grinch Night. It doesn't mean that's a good idea. It doesn't mean doing a horror movie based off of the Grinch is a great idea, just that it makes some bit of sense. But making sense doesn't mean it's good. It just means, like, it's believable enough to say, yeah, I can see them doing that. The Peter Pan horror film bothers me because it just feels like riding on the whole, like, he's taking kids to a place where kids never grow up. And it's like, yeah, but it's almost like the story in general was always a fairy tale. The Winnie the Pooh horror film idea, to me, it was just funny in concept, because it's like, this is such a wholesome and innocent series. Why would you do it as a horror film? And it's more of just like, for essentially shock value. But Winnie, like a Winnie the Pooh horror film is dumb, just in general, because it ruins the point of the actual. To me, it kind of ruins the point of the character.
Give me strength.
Bambi actively hates that they're doing a horror film based off that. Because that definitely feels like, that one definitely feels like they're just completely missing the point of the character. And, like, the whole, I think the reasoning behind it is, Bambi becomes this murderous creature after the death of his mother. It's like, you realize you're talking about a fucking baby deer, right? It's just dumb. I mean, I remember one of my favorite old Hanna-Barbera series, Bananas and Lips, years ago. Like, that was one of the first of these movies, one of these first of these franchises that's like, yeah, let's do a horror. Let's turn that into a horror series. ended up actually ruined, from what I've heard, it ended up ruining the image of the franchise, because you just consider it a horror franchise now, despite the fact that it never was. And granted, it was running off the popularity of Five Nights at Freddy's, which nothing really against that series, just when I think of horror, jump scares to me are the equivalent of like fart jokes and comedy. They can be funny, but they have to be used a certain way. Whereas jump scares, jump scares have been overused in horror to just get a reaction out of the audience. And at least in my case, 90% of the time, if you're watching a scary movie or a movie with 4 elements, I think like a good example, and more specifically like a recent example, is a recent example being the recent Doctor Strange movie, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which I love, but they had multiple. That movie had a few jump scares, and I think all but like 1 or 2. I personally saw it coming. I actually like how they did it, because it's like, yeah, I know it was coming, but it doesn't stop it from being from being a good jump scare. But to me, if your horror movie or horror game is like that's all of the scares in it are just gonna be things popping out at you and going boo. That's not scary. For me, if you want horror, you need a sense of tension. You need a sense of foreboding. And just having a... There we go. Just having things pop out at you and being like, ooh, weren't you scared? In like a dark room. That's not scary. Although, to be fair, the Five Nights at Freddy's games are one of the few times where I'm not as big a fan of them because they're mostly jump scares, but it's one of the few times where I will concede and say, like, yeah, I'm not a fan of them, but they're still fairly decent horror games. Not amazing. But at the same time, it's why I related jump scares to, like, fart jokes and comedy. Because, to me, horror, much like comedy, is completely subjective. something that will scare you. Something that might scare you is not guaranteed to scare someone
Wendy.
else. And something that makes you laugh is
Well,
something that might make
this is as
you
far as I
laugh
can go.
is not
I gotta help Wendy.
is not guaranteed to make someone else laugh. I think one of the best examples I can give currently is something like something like Game Grumps. Game Grumps recently has pissed me off more than this. And granted, the reason I'm not as big a fan of Game Grumps is at least not anymore. Because I used to love them. I used to think they were really funny. But the thing that has got me to stop watching Game Grumps, and why I have more or less completely disowned them, is their sense of humor fringes on playing games poorly. And in a lot of cases, the way they've done it is they actually make the game look bad. Because to them, they think that's funny, and it's not. I am convinced.
Riku, running off with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Like, look at
Run off
Look
where?
at-
Tell me, where did he go?
their Sonic Adventure playthrough. Look at their
where Maleficent resides.
where my Maleficent. What the hell is that?
But
My daughter.
you won't be going there.
Look at their Sonic Adventure playthrough. Look at their Legend of Zelda playthroughs.
Unless you intend to leave your little pixie friend
I
behind.
am convinced that they are playing those games bad intentionally. And I mean,
Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. Be glad I'm merciful, unlike the hard.
I mean, I'll say this. Like part of the reason I'm so pissed at them is because I am a Sonic fan, but when they play legitimately good Sonic games poorly, and then play bad Sonic games well enough, bothers me even more. Because they're trying to make it look like even the good Sonic games are bad. And like, I get, to some extent, Sonic fans get a bad rap, but
Just believe, and you can do it.
I get, to some extent, Sonic fans get a bad rap because they're very vocal, and admittedly, a lot of Sonic fans are fucking stupid. But at the same time, like, there are a lot of really good
Peter.
Sonic games.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and Tink behind, did you?
I mean, I mostly came back for Tinkerbell, but... Ooh, nice. Yeah, we're fine.
Take that!
Anyway, but yeah, like, Sonic fans get a bad rap, and to be fair, in a lot of cases, it's deserved. Because you got a very large vocal minority being incredibly fucking stupid. And I'm more than willing to call out Sonic, like, vocal Sonic fans They're just acting stupid for being stupid. I mean, if you've noticed, I'm willing to call out my own friends on stream for doing something that pisses me off. But it's not just their Sonic gameplay. They get well-known games. Like I said, even their Zelda playthroughs, they clearly don't know what they're doing. And either they're playing bad because they legitimately don't know how to play fucking video games, which I do not believe in the slightest. Or what I personally believe, to some extent, their playthroughs are scripted. They're playing that way intentionally. Because there's no way that they could be playing that bad. There's no way they can be playing as bad as they are unintentionally.
Is that you, Smee? Did you finish them off?
I love this cutscene.
Aye, Captain. They walked the plank, every last one of them.
Ready to make a splash, you codfish? Now it's your turn to walk the plank.
Honestly,
come and get it.
It's Game from shitting on Sonic games would be bad enough. But at the very least, like, they're not... It's not as bad as what Video Game Donkey did recently. Because, Video Game Donkey's actual review of Sonic Frontiers had his fans go and review bomb the game. And then he had the audacity to say, no, that's Sonic fans making my fans look bad. No. Sonic fans would not have done... Even the Sonic fans that have actually that would do that are so few and far between that it is unbelievable that like pretty much everyone caught on immediately that he was bullshit. Except apparently Donkey fans, who still believe that he was in the right. No, he's not. And what drives me nuts more is that this guy wants to fund video games. Like, he wants you to pitch video games for him and have him actually fund them, and it's like, no. It's gonna be this much of an ass to a game. And at some point I would understand if the game was something like Sonic Forces. Yeah, it's always pissed you're intentionally playing the game bad to make it look worse, but... Sonic Frontiers is a legitimately good game. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's 10 out of 10, should have been Game of the Year. I'm still annoyed that it's not nominated, but I'm not saying it needed to be Game of the Year. But Sonic Frontiers is the first legitimately good Sonic game that we have had in almost a decade. So hearing someone with an audience as big as
Kairi
Donkey's.
couldn't wake up, so maybe she's really lost her.
Sora.
I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kairi. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
You can bring her to Neverland sometime.
Someone as big, someone with as big as a fan base as
If you believe,
Donkey's,
you can do anything, right? I'll find Kairi.
it would have been fine if he just said he didn't like it.
So much I want to
I
tell
mean,
her
I still would have been
about
upset.
flying, the pirates, and everything else that's
I
happened.
still would have been upset alone with him intentionally playing the game bad, but if he just
What's
said
that
he didn't
thing?
like it, I'd
What
understand.
about the clock tower?
Because it's kind of
They
a...
say there's something there.
Because I'd still understand to some extent. It's like, oh, he didn't like it. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. Because at the very least, Aaron Hansen is willing to do that. Like, yeah, he intentionally makes the games look worse, but he's not asking his fan base to go on Metacritic, go on these. Go on these review sites and say, yeah, I don't like the game, so no one should like the game. It's like, no, it just legitimately says, yeah, I don't like the game. And again, he could actually put effort into his videos and actually try and play the game right, but it's not like he... To be fair, he's also got a larger fan base than I do. It's not like...
See ya!
No. What was it? There we go. I just remember this one being wonky. Yeah. And anyway, it just drives me nuts. Like that whole situation. Like if you don't like a game. If you don't like a game, you don't like the game. But don't take it out on other people. And what's more is, like, at least in the case of, like, Aaron Hansen and Game Grumps, if you don't like a game or a game series, you don't have to play it. The fact that they go out of their way to play these Sonic games and play them intentionally bad, it's like, you guys clearly do not have any interest in this franchise. Don't play the games. Especially because they've gotten enough backlash behind it.
At least using a vessel. Remember, relying too heavily on the Dark Powers could cost you your heart.
And I also know Aaron Hansen used to be...
Though his world perished, his heart did not. When we took
Aaron
the
Hansen
princess
used to
from
be...
his castle, he apparently
I don't want to say
followed her
ambassador.
here
There's
through sheer force of
a
will.
term that I'm
But
thinking
fear
of for
not.
it. But
No harm will come to
Aaron Hansen actually used to be
He is no
spokesperson
match
for
your
the Sonic franchise,
power,
which I'm
yes.
still completely and
The
utterly baffled at,
untapped power that lies
because
within you.
almost everything he's ever said about
Now,
Sonic franchise has been negative.
It's time
The only time he
you
ever said
awakened
anything
that
positive was
power
saying that Sonic
and
Mania was
realize
actually,
your full potential.
but that's not saying much.
Peter, are you really going back to Neverland?
Afraid so. But we can see each other anytime. As long as you don't forget about Neverland, that is.
And they never see each other again for another 10 years. Or 20, I don't remember how long. No, I'd assume it'd be
Oh
about
boy,
20.
she's getting steamed again. Do me a favor. Look after her for me, will ya?
What?
Yay, now I have the ability to glide! More importantly, I can fucking move. Oh yeah, I got a new going fuse. Hey, there's a new tournament at the Coliseum! Nice. Anyway, with all that ranting out of the way. I mean, I just get... Make sure that's equipped. I just get real annoyed when people are like, oh, well, I'm just gonna play this game intentionally bad, and it's like... Or you could, you know, play it to the best of your abilities. I mean...
Now, just remember what Donald said to you. No frowning, no sad faces.
How can you be so cheerful? There's still no sign of your king. Aren't you worried?
Yeah.
The king told us to go out and find the key bearer, and we found you, so as long as we stick together, it'll all work out okay. You just gotta believe in yourself, that's all.
That's something I actually really like about this game, is,
I believe in you.
the first Kingdom Hearts game, as a standalone game, the overarching plot is honestly really heartwarming. And I love it even more once you get to, Hollow Bastion. Not gonna give it away, we are gonna go to Hollow Bastion probably next session. I make no promises. We're gonna have to go through Atlantica, and I'm not looking forward to that. But more Atlantica is just not super fun world. But there's a really good story beat in Hollow Bastion that I really like, especially like with all that Sora, Donald, and Goofy go through in this game alone. They have a really good moment towards the end. Which is also one of the reasons why I don't like, they don't ruin it in Chain of Memories, but it's one of the reasons I don't really like the story of Chain of Memories, because it really just rehashes a lot of It just rehashes a lot of what this game did.
Huh?
And it just kind of a...
What's the matter?
Nothing.
I guess I was just on a
Kairi?
snooze cruise.
Did you call me?
Going back to Sonic. Neat. Should be. How much of Geppetto? No. No. Actually, hang on. Where's Now I can build the carbuncle. It's so cute and small. Seriously though, that's adorable. That's something wrong. I've got 3 of these. Nice. There we go. There we go. I mean, it looks a little hokey compared to what it's supposed to look like, but that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, there's only a slim chance I'm gonna crash into like 5 different things. Okay, let's see. The Dalmatian house is this way. Oh yeah, I saved enough puppies to get a present. Yay! Ooh yay! Let's see what we got. Yeah, throw a shard. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Well, now I can get the treasure chest all the way over there. Yay! Can't get that yet. Oh, right, there's also This is a fun minigame. You get to launch. You get to launch Pooh into space. Eeyore, that's not the lazy river. Well, I guess it kind of is a lazy river. Yeah, it's probably a problem. Though I'm sort of attached to it. Oh. No. Now I gotta sit here and wait for him to finish his honey. That's while I wait. Hi, Tigger. No. Come on. I know there's a way to do that without him running into the honey pots. I don't remember how you're supposed to do it. I had to really care. And push. Now the question is, do I have to wait for him to... Dang it. I don't know how Pooh can get tired. Like, he's doing the easy part. I'm wondering what I'm doing wrong. Dang it. Oh gee, I wonder where it is. There's a key to this. To get it just right. Because the goal is to get him to land on the little stick fort there. I just don't remember to do it. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Well, it's a good thing I took that sewing class in school. Well, that was... Well, we took care of it. That's all that matters. Nice. Now I can fucking... Took care of that. Rabbit's house. Yeah, I'm done here. I'm gonna quickly... Oh yeah, I'm not done with it. I need to do Atlantica first. And by Atlantica, I mean ignore Atlantica and go to Right. I'm gonna do one quick attempt. I forgot how long the Hercules Cup is. Crap. Although... Oh, wait, Hercules Cup isn't bad. I did mean to swap out Keyblades. Oh, because, Pumpkinhead might actually be the better option right now. I'll find out.
Come on! Take that! Take that! That's the power of the Keyblade!
Oh yeah, that's right, I did get the Strike Raid.
Take that! This is it! Come on!
Get back here! If I remember correctly, the Peter Pan Keyblade is Fairy Flute or something. And it'll raise magic.
We did it!
I'll find out after this, one way or the other. It just depends on how long it takes me to... Oh! Breather. I know there's a trick to that, I don't know what it is. I just don't care.
Heal! Come on! Take that!
That's the best you can do?
I can't remember if it's... I can't remember if it's here or if it's,
Farewell.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter one way or the other. But I can't remember if it's there or if it's, Fairy Harp, that's what it was. Yeah, so it raises Strength Canyon. Neat. But yeah. I do not like that feeling. Right. Really, I finished my original playthrough only at level 62. But you can tell I'm about halfway done, just story-wise. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow with more Kingdom Hearts. Until then, I think that's a good place to end it. I'm probably going to do the much like last session, probably going to finish this Coliseum off screen, but I'll think of something. If not, it's going to be starting this next session. But until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!